A tire blowout at highway speed gives you barely 3 seconds. 3 seconds between a gentle correction and a deadly rollover. Your entire vehicle connects to the road through 4 small patches of rubber no bigger than your palm. Yet most drivers check tire pressure maybe once a year if they remember at all. The warning light glows. You ignore it. Maybe later, maybe never. When tread wears out, most people buy the cheapest tire, trusting their safety
999
to
will get you
material they
by.
barely understand. But how does a milky liquid from a tree become something that grips asphalt at 120 kilometers per hour? And why does a cheap $40 tire explode while a premium one stays stable under extreme stress? To understand that difference, we start with chemistry and a surprising role played by sulfur. The story begins where rubber is born in the cool darkness of Southeast Asian plantations. Rubber tappers begin work around 2 a.m. because the cold night air keeps latex flowing easily. By midday, the heat thickens it so much that collection becomes impossible. That means the rubber beneath your car begins its life as a cold, sticky liquid collected under moonlight. Most people think rubber trees naturally grow in Asia, but that's only half true. Every rubber tree in Asia is a descendant of 70,000 seeds smuggled out of Brazil in 1876. One explorer shifted the entire rubber industry across the world with that single act. The latex that drips from these trees is a watery mix of rubber particles, proteins, and natural sugars. On its own, it's weak, sticky, and unstable, not suitable for machinery. Transformation begins when workers mix formic acid into large tanks of latex. The acid causes rubber particles to clump, separating water and creating solid sheets. But even solidified natural rubber is still unpredictable, melting in heat, cracking in cold, and dissolving in fuel. For centuries, no one could turn it into a reliable industrial material. Then, in 1839, Charles Goodyear accidentally dropped a sulfur rubber mixture onto a hot stove. Instead of melting, it toughened, becoming elastic yet strong. Heat triggered sulfur atoms to form tiny bridges between rubber chains. This process, vulcanization, transformed rubber from a curiosity into a usable engineering material. When you choose summer or winter tires, you're not just choosing tread, you're choosing sulfur crosslink density. Summer tires have more crosslinks, staying firm in hot conditions. Winter tires have fewer crosslinks, staying flexible in freezing temperatures. Modern tires combine natural and synthetic rubber, and the balance between them defines performance. Natural rubber absorbs shocks and resists fatigue, making it perfect for sidewalls. Synthetic rubber resists heat and friction, ideal for tread that meets the road. Cheap tires reduce costs by using too much synthetic rubber where natural rubber should be. That's why they crack early and fail faster. Premium tires add silica particles that dramatically improve grip, especially on wet surfaces. Budget tires skip silica entirely, making them more likely to hydroplane. During World War II, Japan seized most rubber plantations, nearly collapsing global supply. This crisis forced the rapid invention of synthetic rubber, forever changing tire manufacturing. Today, tire building starts as layers of rubber, fabric cords, and steel belts wrapped around a drum. But these layers are useless until they are cured under heat and pressure. Curing activates sulfur cross-linking, bonding everything into a single structure. The mold also stamps the tread patterns that push water aside and maintain traction. Each tire contains roughly 30 pounds of rubber, 15 pounds of steel, and 5 pounds of fabric reinforcement. Once mounted on your vehicle, they spin thousands of times per minute, enduring heat, impacts, and friction. Low tire pressure makes rubber flex excessively, generating heat inside the tire. That heat slowly breaks sulfur crosslinks, weakening the structure from the inside. A blowout isn't sudden, it's chemistry failing after months of ignored warnings. Those small patches under your vehicle
36
are
even.
engineered at the
Right
molecular
where I
level
want it.
to save your life. Understanding what
Feels
they're
good.
made of might inspire you to check your tire pressure more often. And if you want us to reveal the hidden science behind something else, tell us what you'd like to explore next.